Hey guys, welcome to another video of my Squad Double, and this is a transfer video, a paper talk video, where I'll be discussing Nicolas Pepe. Now, any of you that did tune into my live stream yesterday, that did upload that FIFA live stream, also a Q&A live stream, some of you that did actually tune in, thank you so much for tuning in. But in that one, I remember some of you asking about Nicolas Pepe. Now, I was hearing a lot of things, all the publications, a lot of you asking. I couldn't really disclose much yesterday because I wanted to save it all for this video. I did say that, there are a lot of interesting things regarding Nicolas Pepe. I'll also be, discussing Hazard rumours, the Hazard update in the second part of this transfer video. But the first part, I do need to speak about Nicolas Pepe because it's exciting stuff. But before I do get into it, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're around here, and comment down below your thoughts on Nicolas Pepe potentially signing for Chelsea, and do you believe Hazard will be going to Real Madrid at the end of the season? Now, getting into Nicolas Pepe, now obviously it's an interesting one because some of you may have heard of him before, some of you may not. Obviously, he plays for Lille in League One. He has 19 goals a season, 11 assists, so he has 30 goals plus assist contributions, 23 years of age. He's literally carrying Lille on his back, second position in Lille. He's had a phenomenal season. And obviously he's a right winger, left-footed, that we've been desperately in search for. Obviously, ever since Arjen Robben left the club, we haven't had a right winger with a left foot, and it's crucial because when a right winger has a left foot, obviously whatever position they play, if they have the opposite foot, it's a complete advantage because you look at the left wing. Hazard is right-footed. He can cut in on his right foot. It gives him extra goals and assists. So he basically has more end product. The reason why Willian and Pedro have suffered recently, they're both right-footed on the right wing, so they can't really score from those positions. The only way they can do is either cross it, beat their man. They can't cut inside because they're not left-footed. Pepe, you've got that advantage. Fast, perfect in the counter-attacking system. Now, you're probably wondering that he's probably not suited in the counter-attacking system, but he has shown, I do believe, his attributes. He has a massive potential, world-class potential, especially with Luis Campos, director of football, who actually brought him to the club. He's had a phenomenal season. He's even scored against PSG. You could argue it's only Liga 1, but that's the same league that N'Golo Kante, Riyad Mahrez, Eden Hazard, who we obviously signed from. But Nicolas Pepe would be perfect for that right wing position. Now, before I do get into more of my thoughts on Nicolas Pepe, I want to give you guys what the publications and the reports have been saying. Now, the Mail, Guardian, and Mirror have reported that Chelsea are eyeing Nicolas Pepe as a Eden Hazard replacement for around £70 million. And basically, a lot of clubs are circling for his signature. These include Arsenal, Bayern Munich, Chelsea, Manchester United. So we do have a lot of competition, but we do have the upper hand when it comes to this. Now, back in 2017, when Nicolas Pepe was playing for Angers, which is a smaller club, he was basically on French TV. He had an interview. The reporter asked him what club would he want to play for in the future and what club does he dream of playing for. And he said Chelsea is the only club that he was signed for in England. He said that it's a club that makes him dream. His idol was Didier Drogba, obviously Ivorian, because Nicolas Pepe is Ivorian. They come from the same country as his idol. Obviously, he was a legend of Chelsea, King Didier. So that's going to be a pull. That's basically how we got N'Golo Kante. Obviously, N'Golo Kante was at Leicester. A massive reason as to why N'Golo Kante joined Chelsea because of Didier Drogba. Obviously, he's now officially an ambassador of Chelsea Football Club. He was talking to N'Golo Kante and he actually convinced him to come to Chelsea. He basically sold the Chelsea project to N'Golo Kante, and that was a massive reason as to why N'Golo Kante came. So I'm hoping that another Drogba masterclass to get Nicolas Pepe at Chelsea, but this guy would be perfect. Now, obviously, other news as well, Gerard Lopez, who is Lille's president, he basically confirmed that Nicolas Pepe will 1000% be being sold this summer. The thing with Lille is they can't really hold on to their talisman, their talent players. They had the same issue with Hazard, is because they're not a massive club. If they can make massive value, massive profit from a player, they will do so, and they will sell the player because they are basically one of those selling clubs. They're a chain club where they sell, they make their profit. They're a bit like Ajax, where they produce young world-class potential talent, they sell on for bigger fees, and that's how they're run as a football club, a bit like Southampton. So basically, Gerard Lopez did confirm and say that Nicolas Pepe will definitely be leaving this summer, so he will be leaving. And the only issue I did say was that obviously Bayern Munich are heavily interested now. A couple of months ago, it looked like it was all sorted. He's going to Bayern Munich. Obviously, Bayern Munich really interested. Obviously, Arjen Robben getting on a bit. Frank Ribery getting on a bit. Kingsley Coman has a bit of his injuries. Serge Gnabry is really inconsistent for Bayern Munich. So, really looking at wingers. Obviously, as we know, they were all over Callum Hudson-Odoi in the January transfer window. Obviously, that fell through. But the one they really wanted was Nicolas Pepe. Now, it looked like they signed him for €80 million. It looked all set and done. But it fell through in the last minute. They believed that it was too much for Nicolas Pepe. But in my opinion, it's worth it. Like I said, left-footed right winger, perfect. 19 goals, 11 assists, 12 man of the matches for Lille this season. He's been on fire and he's been absolutely phenomenal. His pace, his position, his decision making, his end product, his one-on-one finishing, the way he links up the play, he's phenomenal. And in the future, he can play as a false nine. He's played as false nine for Lille multiple times this season, so he's very versatile in the front three as well. In my opinion, he'd be a perfect Eden Hazard replacement. Like I said, 23 years of age, still very young, still has a lot of talent and a lot of room to grow to become a top world-class player. And I believe that, like I said, be a fantastic replacement for Eden Hazard. Now, obviously, Nicolas Pepe is not the only player that obviously we can replace Eden Hazard with. Obviously, Eden Hazard is a third best player in the world. He's a finished product. He's world-class. He's a talent. Obviously, he looks all set to go to Madrid. I'll get onto the second part in a minute. But he'd be perfect replacement. Obviously, the way that Eden Hazard goes, getting signing Nicolas Pepe, hopefully signing Luka Jovic has to be a priority. We have to be signing him. Then have Callum Hudson-Odoi, lure him, give him that number 10 shot to go on the left wing. The left wing, his strongest position. A right-footed left winger in Callum Hudson-Odoi, bags of potential, world-class potential, elite. Nicolas Pepe on the other wing. Need I say more? I've already talked about Nicolas Pepe. Have Luka Jovic through the middle. That front three would be electric. And in my opinion, that would be a perfect front replacement of Eden Hazard. And I just believe that it's the best way to replace him. We can't just replace him one player, but Nicolas Pepe would be a perfect start to replace Eden Hazard. We have to look for a future without Eden Hazard. You know, I've kind of accepted that Eden Hazard will be leaving in the summer. I've kind of accepted for the last 2 months. I just believe that the only way he does stay is that the Real Madrid moves collapses. I just believe his heart's already set at Madrid. It's very difficult to keep a player that, you know, has dreamed of Madrid as a kid. You know, Madrid was his boyhood club. Zidane, his idol. He watched him as a little kid. He bangs on about Zinedine Zidane, Zizou. So it's a bit difficult to turn a player's head when they've already set their path. So, you know what? Thank you, Eden Hazard. You're a legend. I will be making a tribute video for him, so make sure you guys do stay tuned for that. But it will be great to leading on to my next point with Eden Hazard. Now, if Eden Hazard, like I said, it looks like he's all set to go to Real Madrid. Obviously, Mark, another publication reporting that the deal could be done and tied within the next few days. They've said that for a while, so I don't believe it's this early. The only way, like I said, I see him staying is if we have a Marina masterclass and Madrid just aren't willing to pay the fee. But I'm sorry, it's an absolute travesty and a disgrace that we're haggling over £100 million or euros. I understand that Eden Hazard has 1 year left on his contract. His contract does run out next year in 2020. So Chelsea have to cash in on him now if he does not sign a contract. And it looks like he will be going to Madrid. Chelsea have offered him 3 contracts. He has stalled on all 3. And he's rejected them. You know, we've offered him 400k, 500k, but it's not the money he wants. He wants to go to Madrid. It's as simple as that. You can't stop him. But you're getting a world-class player, potentially the third best player in the world, arguably. You know, he's fantastic. He's playmaking. Need I say more than Eden Hazard, one of the best players in the world. 28 years of age. He's in his prime, right? So many goals, so many assists, done so much on the world stage. And you're trying to take the piss and going, oh, we're not going to pay more than 80 million euros because that is the reported fee. Real Madrid do not want to pay over 80 million euros for Eden Hazard. And I'm thinking, I understand he has a 1 year contract, but you're ripping us off here. Just pay the 100 mil because even 100 mil, right, is a bargain for Eden Hazard. And I think that it's kind of insulting that you're trying to offer under 100 mil for a top player like him. Hopefully, Mourinho can play hardball, kind of frustrate Real Madrid, make sure negotiations are ongoing, eventually, and the deal falls through and he somehow ends up signing contracts. It's a shame that we're never going to be able to see that Eden Hazard, Nicolas Pepe link up. I was praying for that to happen, but, you know, as long as we have one of Nicolas Pepe or Eden Hazard next season, I'll be gassed. You know, I'll be gassed. Nicolas Pepe, perfect Eden Hazard replacement in the future. You know, like I said, very young, etc. But it's a shame for Eden Hazard to go because I just believe that with this project we have at Chelsea, I just believe that it's suited for him. Like, I wish that we could have sold the project to him. I believe that in the future he can do bits here. You know, he's in his prime, but, you know, we've got this project where we're going to do big things. You know, we want to be one of the best in Europe. We're going to sign top players. We're going to use the academy. You know, we've got Sarri attacking football, implementing that philosophy, going for titles, going for Champions League, etc. Like, we have this massive project, but I just believe it's too little too late. He's come at that age where he has to make a decision. And Real Madrid was his boyhood club as a little child, so you can't really change that. It's so annoying and frustrating, but you know, like I said, it is what it is. But like I said, Nicolas Pepe, Chelsea are eyeing Nicolas Pepe as an Eden Hazard replacement. 70 million euros is the reported fee. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting one. We have to wait and see. Stay tuned for that one. See whether Nicolas Pepe will come. Like I said, 90 goals, 11 assists, 30 goal plus assist, goal contribution. So it's a fantastic, phenomenal record. So yeah, I'll be gassed with a Nicolas Pepe signing. But leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. Would you want to see Nicolas Pepe at Chelsea? Or what other targets would you like to see at Chelsea? Do you think Eden Hazard will end up staying at Chelsea? Do you think he'll be going? But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys for my next video. Peace.